What's going on? What's going on?
Who did you say that to?
What is going on? What is going on? Good evening. How's everybody doing?
Really? Yeah, I guess it depends on the tone. Yeah, I don't think it really matters, but you know that. Okay. Turn, you want to be tan again? You want to go there? Alright, so that.
Hey Andrew, how's it going? I remember you were here earlier. How's it going? How's the day? How was the day? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Just waiting for everyone to come in. I'm doing pretty good. Hey Holly, long time no speak. Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit tired, but other than that, I'm pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Holly is one of my day ones, although I must say that this is day three. So, not that it means any less, but there hasn't been that many days that I've been doing this. I didn't get a notification. Yeah. Oh, okay. People have been saying that. I'm not sure why, but if you haven't, hit the notification bell. I didn't even know there was. Well, I guess I kind of knew there was a notification bell, but I wasn't paying attention to that. Yeah. How was your day, Holly?
You can't stand that shit.
I really liked the veto they did during the double eviction. That was popping. That episode was so exciting. I feel like everything has kind of been exciting since last week, Thursday. We kind of reached a very slow period, and then everything just kind of picked up from there. It's not your typical Big Brother gameplay, but it definitely is like expect the unexpected. Yeah, I liked the veto. I liked the veto as well. It was interesting because it looked like Taylor was winning, and then it looked like Michael. Well, it looked like Michael was winning at first. Then it looked like Taylor was winning, and then Monty pulled it out. It feels like Turner's moves have been more Monty telling him what to do. I love the challenge, Andrew. Yeah, yeah, it was a challenge like elimination. Holly said, "Oh my God, it was long. The pharmacy was crazy today. I'm way behind in watching the live feeds." I think you're better off being behind with the live feeds than being behind with work like me. So I love the challenge, Andrew. I watch it all the time. I know this is your first time on this channel, but I've been talking about it almost every time I've gone live, or maybe every time I've gone live. I'm a big fan. I'm a big Wes fan. Wes is my favorite. I have Wes. I'm subscribed to Wes's Patreon, which everyone says is a waste of money. Uh, it's quite a lot of money compared to usual Patreons, but It's pretty cool, and he interacts with you. Like when you message him, he responds to every message. He even did like a little thing for my channel. Oh, I did not see the teaser of season 38. Thanks for that. I'm gonna watch that. So that I guess that means that season 38 will start sometime soon, before the year's out. I think I heard somebody say like November-ish. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Good evening. I'm sitting here looking at the live feed. There's not too much going on right now with the live feed. Turner and Alyssa here in the kitchen. Alyssa's playing Chinese checkers. The other parts of the feed are just people sleeping. But if anything interesting happens, yeah, you can have a catch up date. Oh, the catch up date is gonna be tomorrow, Holly. That's why I'm on again tonight. But I can't even say that I'm not gonna do another live tomorrow because look what happened today. I can't wait to see Laurel and who's Laurel's on season 38? Oh wow. I don't know who Norris is. And Darrell. Oh, Darrell's back on the mainstay, huh? Darrell is the man. I feel like to be able to still do something like that in your 40s, that's what's up. I have like 5 years to go. Laurel is a comp beast. I didn't like her, but I miss her. It was like a love-hate type of thing where she was a villain to me, but so was Veronica and Darrell. Veronica, I think Veronica was just on All Stars, and I wasn't that impressed. Yeah, she was actually. So, what did all of you think of everything that has gone down today? Just to give a little bit of a recap for me, Nurse is from Are You the One? Oh, okay, I haven't seen Are You the One. Um, just to give you guys like a little bit of a recap, I was sitting here watching the feed, and because I've been watching the feeds to do these recaps, it started out like every other night has been going, which is the four. I'm calling them the Fantastic Four, which are Turner, Monty, Taylor, and Alyssa. You know, they were hanging out, and then they were hanging out and hanging out. Brittany went to bed a long time before them. And then Alyssa went to bed probably about maybe 5-ish their time. And then Turner was hanging out with the other two. Turner was hanging out with Taylor and Monty. And then Turner goes to bed. Taylor goes into the HOH room with Monty. And they're kind of talking. And then I think Taylor was like, "Where is Turner?" And they both determined that they think that he went to bed. I feel a sneeze coming on, that's why I'm kind of pausing. Is Bananas back on 38? Because I heard that he was. Andrew. Anyways, as I was saying, so they just Taylor gets in the bed, and then Monty gets in the bed. Thank you. And then Monty gets in the bed, and then yeah, it went from 0 to 100. I don't even have to recap that again. I'm sure that you guys all saw the footage, but me watching it live. Hi, Shelly. Me watching it live, it was pretty fast how that escalated. I was just after, my jaw was on the floor. Let's just say that, because I was looking at that like it looks like they could just possibly hook up, and then next thing you know, they're starting to hook up, and then they turn off the feed, and we don't see anything else. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Thanks for hopping on. And please hit that like button. If you're in here, please hit that like button. I realize I have way more views than subscribers also on this channel. So if you're watching this for the first time or you just started watching my channel today, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I make a post or whenever I do a live, etc. Thank you to whoever gave me that extra like. Holly, were you able to see everything since the time you got off work? Like, where are you at right now? I know I updated you a little bit. Thanks for that like. Thanks for those 2 likes. I heard this season's the theme is gonna be co-ed pairs, ride or die. Finally, they dropped this. What's it called? They dropped this theme they've been doing for the last 3 seasons. This agent theme. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. This agent theme. No, not everything. Only saw the kiss. That's all they showed though. Or that was the main thing because funny thing is I posted so many videos because I captured a lot of stuff that happened this morning and nobody's looking at those videos because after the kiss happened, nothing else mattered to anyone else. Hi Natasha. Are you a Survivor fan? I haven't seen Survivor, but I will try to catch up with that. There's so many shows that I can start watching once Big Brother is over. Big Brother is a show that just engulfs you, which is funny because when I was watching it before, I was not even watching the live feeds. It's a totally different show when you start watching the live feeds. So from what I've seen so far, oh, I wanted to talk about the little bit that I've seen in the aftermath of when they woke up. I guess Taylor was having a conversation with Alyssa. I guess Alyssa was the first person who came into the room, and it seems like Alyssa came into the HOH room. I didn't see this. I was just reading it in the comments and also on Twitter that she walked into the HOH room and she was asking them where Turner was. They were telling her Turner isn't there, and she was surprised by that. And then I saw a little snippet of Alyssa and Taylor having a conversation where she was like, I didn't come to the room because I didn't want to wake y'all up. To me, it looked like the walk of shame, but I guess it didn't look that way in the house because it doesn't seem like anybody is really questioning it that heavy. And I think that people already know that they're close, so perhaps they didn't jump to that automatically. I like Survivor, but I'm not watching this season. I'm too involved with Big Brother. Yeah, Holly, it's so hard to watch other things. That's why I'm so glad that the challenge season, I mean, Challenge USA is on, and I have been watching that, but I'm not really as invested in Challenge USA as regular Challenge. So I'm glad that the main challenge is not on at this moment, because then I would have to choose, and I don't want to do that. There's a girl in here that gained 5K subs. I know exactly who that is. Retro, right? Yeah, I follow that channel. And if Taylor doesn't win this season, she at least deserves America's favorite player. She'll get it, I'm pretty sure. Because everyone's she sat next to went home every time. I hope Taylor doesn't say anything to Alyssa and Brittany about what happened with her and Monty. Well, so far, she hasn't done that, so I assume that this is the strategy not to do that. Yeah, and actually, also, it's funny, I followed Retro before I even started putting up Big Brother clips, but also, it shows in my analytics pages that follow me and follow others. So it's funny that most of the pages that I was already following prior to posting Big Brother clips, people are watching all those pages as well. Which are, one of them is Retro, one of them is Big Brother Boy, Cody, the Winner Circle. I think there's one or two other pages. Either Taylor or Joseph. I think that that's gonna be, yeah, the top two. Yes, Retro, because she shows clips with no commentary. And that's how I started too. I started showing clips with no commentary, and then when I did my application for the YouTube partnership program, it said that I couldn't get monetized because I had no original content. So people have told me that I need to be speaking in order to get monetized. So that's the reason why you hear me now and see me more often. Let's see. Hope you and Retro become friends. Um, Hi Mark. Hi Shy. It's Mark with a C, by the way. Reality Kingdoms is a good review channel. I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it. They review the challenge and Big Brother. I like watching those, so I'm gonna try to check that one out. Hi Shy, nice chatting with you again. Shy was on here earlier today for all the action. Where's who from? Where am I from? Shelly? Yes. Thank you for that. They have Tiffany. Yes, they do. I watch that all the time. Tiffany, they hired Tiffany on the winner's circle. I love Derek and Cody. Derek and Cody are two of my favorites. And they have Tiffany covering the live feeds. And I've been watching that show pretty regularly. Gives me some good insight. And it's not every former Big Brother contestant that I listen. Where am I from? I'm from I was born in Hamilton and I lived in Oshawa. I lived in Curtis for a number of years. I went to school in Oshawa, Canada. You would know where that is, I'm sure. I think Joseph would be a perfect fit for the challenge. I would love to see Joseph on the challenge. Yeah, I'm from Canada, but I live in New York. I live in New York City now. But I was in Canada until I was 14, 15 or so. I think so too, Andrew. Yeah, they're currently sitting around these checkers table. He will be a great contender, or maybe Monty. Yeah, I loved the Hitman. I loved the Hitman. Yes, Blue Sky. The Hitman, they're probably my favorite duo. Like I said, to everyone who's been on here for a couple of days, I haven't seen every season, but of the seasons that I've seen, that's my favorite duo. I have my top 10 Big Brother players that can transition to the challenge. Hit us with them, Andrew. Hit us with them. Do I watch Big Brother Canada? Actually, no. But as soon as this season is over, I have a few things that I'm going to be checking out. But I think that I'm actually going to check out Big Brother Nigeria before Big Brother Canada just because somebody convinced me yesterday. They said the fights are really explosive on that version. And and I'm interested just for that. Ozzy from Survivor. I like Jay.
Interesting, man.
I haven't watched Survivor, but I liked Jay when he was on the challenge. How often are you live? This is only the third time that I've been, I think the third or fourth time that I've been live. No, I've been live a few more times than that, but I just started doing these specific Big Brother lives. I think this week. Paul, yeah. But I think Paul is probably tired of tired of being on TV after being a two-time second place finisher.
It's okay.
By the way, guys, Monty is man. I'm not trying to insult him by saying this, but he's there. There's some kind of psychological thing that makes people really good at being on Big Brother like that, and Monty has been through so many swings of different things that have happened on this season and still is able to maintain this demeanor. It's rather amazing to me. Cody Cody keeps saying that he would like to be on the show, but the timing hasn't worked out and he's gotten calls before. But it's like the longer it goes is the less likely I think it is to happen, but I would love to see Cody on the challenge. I want to watch Big Brother Nigeria too, but where the heck do you watch it? I don't know. That's the thing. Go live after every show. I might start doing that. If the viewership is there, I will do that. That's really all it depends on for me. If you guys are here, I'll be here. Justin, okay. I don't know what. Tell me what season he's from. Do you people actually sit and watch Big Brother all day? Not all day, but I definitely watch it a lot. I definitely watch it a lot. Monty is consistent. Yeah. I good question, Rich Fleming. I don't know that. I don't know if Big Brother Nigeria is in English. I was wondering that same thing. Taylor is a sweetheart. Alyssa is clueless. Agreed on both of those things. Me too, Mark. The viewership comes with consistency. Well, I have been here consistently, so I appreciate everyone who's been here with me. Taylor is such a genuine, sweet, beautiful lady, inside and out. Me too, Mark. Thank you, Shy. The lives have been great. Love your videos. Thank you, Will. Appreciate all your comments. I bet Alyssa makes a run at Monty. Funny you said that. I feel like she was just making a run at Monty an hour ago. Before Turner got in this conversation, they were having a conversation about relationships and yeah, he was telling her about his past relationships and heartbreaks and things he admires about her, and she was talking about finding the right guy. Somebody suggested that if Taylor wasn't in that bed, Alyssa would have tried to find her way there, and I really believe so. She is very flirtatious. The kid, I'm assume that's supposed to say the kiss with Monty was too passionate. It was steamy. Hayden Moss could be good on the challenge. Yeah, I assumed that's what you meant. It was like watching a movie kiss, you know? Like it wasn't anything like Calissa.
Oh my god. That does sound fun. I made it up. Oh, you did? Yes. Yeah, you just been...
And then I saw another angle. I had the angle that I was seeing it on, but then I saw another angle that other people posted on their channels and Twitter or whatever. The look on Taylor's face, I was like, whoa, that's intense. Like, this is intense. A movie. Yeah, that's what it was like to me. That's what it looked like to me. I knew she was real. Big D was suggesting it. Was Big D did Big D go on video or did he post that on Twitter or something? Cause man, I don't like I don't feel that was just game. I don't feel like that was game at all, to be honest. I feel like they were actually risking their game. Oh, he logged off live on YouTube? Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out after I get off here. I didn't even know Big D was doing lives about that. I know, right, Shy? Yeah, like my angle was that I saw it on was PG compared to that. She had smoldering eyes in the other angle. Good night, Blue Sky. All emotion. Yeah, I mean, they would be the best actors I've ever seen if that was all just for the game. There's actors that don't act that well. I'm loving it. Very interesting, Sonia. It's very interesting. They're definitely feeling each other. It was like to the point where it's like when they turned off the camera or made it face the other house guests. It was like, okay, should I even be watching this? That's how steamy it is. If it comes down to a tie, Monty will not be able to vote Taylor out now. But Monty, oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. If it comes down to a tie. But I don't think it will be a tie. I think it will either be two for Alyssa or two for Taylor. That's what I think. I was screaming for them to get up every time they moved. I guess they forgot the cameras there. I wonder how what that's like. You start with this and then all of a sudden you're like, "Wait a minute. Everybody's watching." Or is it like you're just so into the moment that you forget everybody's watching? Was there any movement under the covers? They didn't even go under the covers, Rich. The camera just panned away. They didn't even try to go under the covers. Andrew Taylor was holding on for so long. I would be way too shy and ashamed. Exactly. And that's why when people keep telling me about um I should apply for Big Brother, I'm like, I couldn't. I couldn't see myself thriving in that type of environment. If you're I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'll do it for Challenge USA since it's almost over at this point, but I will for sure do that, especially now that I know that some of you are Challenge fans, and I'm a bigger Challenge fan than a Big Brother fan. At this point, you forget about the cameras. I guess you're right. I guess after 70 days, you do great. Try out. I don't like how low the shower doors are. It's a low key weird. Like when I am on the live feeds and I see where they are when they're in the shower, I just don't. I just kind of switch to the next feed because I don't really watch that. You'd be fine if you don't make a showmance. Will this season? This season's gonna start soon, but it could also ruin your. I know, like just you're on there all the time. You have all these different conversations. So there was a conversation going on Discord and this group that I've been a part of in Discord, where they were talking about why they think Monty's a bad guy, and they were saying that he's misogynistic and not for his people. So I was asking like, what did he say that makes you say that? And the response was that he was talking about, he said something about that Taylor is basically not like your typical black woman in Philly. I guess he's insinuating or saying that she's more classy than the typical black woman in Philly. That's the kind of thing that you could say in conversation, but then as soon as you say it on a live TV show like that, they eat you up. And I think about the kind of conversations and things that I say on social media, YouTube, Facebook, and whatever, but if I was just in an everyday environment and there was a camera on me 24 hours a day, I saw Monty's hands under the covers. If there was cameras on me at 24 hours a day, I'd probably say plenty of things they'd want to cancel me for. Didn't Alyssa catch Terrence playing with himself? That happened? Oh God. Oh God. You're right, Shelly. Showmances are bad news and an easy target. Yeah, that's why when people are saying Taylor did it for the game, I said if Taylor was doing it for the game, she would have done it before he had the chance to put her on the block. That's what I would say. Because it wasn't a good game move for either of them. Looks like Taylor is up. Switch it up. Yeah, yuck, right? Yuck. Right? That's disgusting. Oh, really? They didn't even say anything. See, that's the stuff I don't like. Alyssa said, I want to have a talk about everything. And then we get, we'll be right back. Like, are you serious right now? And now we're on Brittany in the bed. Yeah. Production is overcooking this. I don't think it's a double, Shelly. See, they don't even want us to hear the beginning of that conversation. Look at the other views, Mark, and watch Monty's hands. What happened with Monty's hand, Shy? I don't think so. It's a 1 hour episode. Oh, now we're watching Britney because we can't know whatever they were just talking about. They didn't even start talking yet. That's the part that kills me. I heard it's 2 hours and double. Did anyone else hear that it's 2 hours? I didn't know that it was 2 hours. Britney is in her own world. Brittany is in her own world. Hey, Lisa. Glad you made it also. My crew is starting to get in here. Let me see here. Hey to everyone who's just joining. We just been sitting in here, chopping it up a little bit. Nothing too much is going on the feed right now. I can't wait to see more of the jury segments. Oh yes, me too. And the round table. Me too. Me too. The jury is gonna be hot right now. Especially once Michael gets in there. I was hearing rumors, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I was hearing rumors that Terrence and Michael got into it in the jury house. But I don't know if that's true or not. But if it is, I guess we'll find out. What if Britney wins America's Favorite House? You know what? Nobody thought Cody was going to win America's Favorite House Guest. So anything is possible, to be honest with you. Took it right off. I actually want Britney to win HOH. It'll flip the house. Me too. Their face on Mike joined. Oh boy. Because they were already questioning Mike. That's that lawyer and Joseph. Joseph was like, is this why you're here? That was so classic to me. Wait a minute. Is this why you're here? And why did they pick now to reveal this information conveniently? They did my boy Joe wrong. For sure, Lisa. Messy mix of players in the jury. I do too. I hope they don't super chop that up so we can't actually see what's going on in there because I know it's a lot. I know it's gonna be a lot. I'm definitely really interested to see how it's gonna be when Mike gets in there. They're gonna be like, "Why are you here? What's going on?" They might talk about the conversations with Kyle, all that stuff. Everyone is gonna be shocked. Everybody. Terrence even said Michael is in the best position. Michael's playing the best game, and he was the last one out before him. And imagine he's seeing him instead of his wish and hope Taylor. They're really gonna sit here and just show us Brittany on the bed. They don't want us to see any conversation. Brittany is still talking about Michael, by the way. I can't believe he betrayed me. There's parts of his game, there's parts of his life that I would never tell anybody because friends don't do that, blah, blah, blah. Brittany's in her own world, so I'm not concerned with Brittany discovering anything about Monty and Taylor. It surprisingly, Alyssa's the one that I'm wondering the most about. It's gonna be messy for sure. Big Brother needs is supposed to be a little messy, and this season has not been messy in the type of way that I like. Because they can't show us Terrence in bed. And exactly, Lisa. It used to be Terrence, now it's Brittany. Brittany was talking about being upset that she wasn't invited to the sleepover yesterday, the previous day. She's like, everybody's in the sleepover and nobody invited me. And Alyssa was like, I suggested that you get invited and everyone turned it down. Okay. Okay. They're running it back. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it up to.
It's not taking Kyle at all because Kyle's a good player. Like, I hear these things and I think about them and I understand that. But at the same time, I just feel like I would be more of a benefit for you to keep in the game. And you say that, but I also think you could be persuaded. Because I think he means a lot to you in this game too.
She's making a pitch. She's making a pitch to keep her.
They're putting on his side somehow. He's going to try to get you or her to not do that. That's how I feel. Okay, no, that's valid. I like that you're telling me how you feel. And, I mean, you have me on your side anyway, so you don't need to convert me. You just need to convert one of two other people.
He's sticking to saying that she needs to be able to convert Brittany.
So, yes, you really did.
And Monty.
It's a lot to me, thank you. But
So it seems like he's sticking with Monty for now.
Because if people are just, I don't know. Well, I can understand. It's not me freaking out though, it's me like being like, okay, I don't know.
Michael's gonna be a shocker when he hit that door. They're gonna say, what? Yeah. I can understand Brittany being hurt with Michael. However, she needs to know that deep down he's trying to save his own game, not her. Yeah. I mean, when it comes down to her or him, it was always gonna be him. And there's nothing wrong with that for me.
I understand your conclusion, but you have me, so just get Brittany or Monty.
So Turner is telling her that she doesn't really need to
Yeah, I think
complain.
it's simpler than it is. I'm sure it's gonna take.
Turner is basically saying, you don't have to campaign to get me on your side. I'm on your side, but the reason I'm voting you out is because Monty is not. So if you can convince them that the votes need to be flipped, then I'll flip the vote, but I'm not going to try to do some behind the scenes type of backdoor thing to try to save you. Because that's not the best for Turner's game.
So you're saying though, even if they try to flip you, that you would still have my back? Yes. Thanks. Of course, buddy. Oh my god. for bringing more today, because I honestly feel I have a better shot talking her, because I think Monty and Taylor have an agreement. I don't know if they would. I think they
Alyssa just said she thinks Monty and Taylor have an agreement.
I honestly don't know if they do. But I can see it.
Turner said he doesn't know if they do, but he can see it.
If they do, so I would go away now.
But they find out.
At least he's being
Jackson's
honest.
gonna find them.
Yay, Turner. I'm glad he's not letting her fool him.
I can't see as annoying as he stuttered when he asked him what his thing was. I kind of paused and freaked out.
I hope Alyssa goes home because she's closer to Turner and Brittany than Taylor and Monty, it seems. Definitely.
Yeah, no, that's what you feel like. Just out of curiosity. Kyle?
But I get with the Kyle's circumstances in the game, but seem not questionable. But I don't know. I think that I have a better sense of what's going on now, I think, but
So it seems like they
I just can see
don't
a situation that they're putting you in a awkward situation, and
they
I
don't really
feel
know
like
what
it
happened with
would
Monty and
contain
Taylor.
me, but
That's what
I
it
feel
looks like.
I don't know, I just hope that you would not betray me.
I will not betray you, Alyssa.
Promise?
Promise.
He promised he won't
I
betray
promise that
her,
everything's good. I think you're gonna be
but
fine.
jury management is important at this
Walking
point of
through
the game.
fire right
Yep.
now, right? You gotta hit that balance beam, just walk steadily.
Alyssa's not saying what she said she was gonna say.
It's fine being emotional, but just
She said that she was gonna tell him that if you don't vote to keep me, I'm not gonna be your friend outside of the game. And she's not saying that.
like campaign today, see where the vote lies tomorrow, follow up on Thursday. Seems to be the best way to go, so you're not being, not that you are, but just to not be like Joseph, where he's freaking up your ass for a week. Not that you are, but you know, just like
Yeah.
casually, Wednesday comes, actually, Thursday comes, follow up, bam. Like Terrace.
Damn, I'm late.
Very
You're
well.
right on time.
Yeah.
Although he was on every single week anyway, so he wasn't in danger actually, but
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
If you're here, you're on time.
Just a lot.
Put me down on the show because I would be entertaining and intuitive. I'd root for you.
But if you could build something, that'd be
Better
great.
late than never. Absolutely, Lisa.
Yeah, that's right.
Ew, who threatens people like that? A 4-year-old.
That's right.
I meant put me on the show. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Andrew. I'd root for you.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. So, like, I'm on board. You don't have to pitch me. I'm fully trying to work the system. I've pitched your case to Monty a couple times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's some confusion, but I just hope, I don't know, that we're still friends after that.
She just said, I hope we'll still be friends after this.
Holy moly.
Everyone screws me over. No, I don't know how I feel.
Here she is
You know
about
what
to
I
cry
mean?
again.
I mean, who's really screwed you over when you think about it, other than...
Thank you for saying that, Turner. She said everyone screwed me over, and he was like, who has really screwed you over other than Kyle?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you did outlast all of the people who you think screwed you over.
Yeah.
So that
He's making good points right now. That's not typical.
You know.
Shy, oh boy.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I'm just overwhelmed. I mean, everything.
Here she
I have
goes.
questions, and they're like, okay,
Here
well,
she
I think
goes. Research, music and mental. Oh, here we go again. She starts crying. I don't think they've had anyone from Oklahoma. Yes. Thank you, maintenance chick. Please search music and mental health. Big brother to raise Mark up. I'm digging this side of Turner being 100. Yeah, because he's not usually 100, but now he is. I mean, at least in this conversation, he is. Maybe he's at a point where he's just like, there's only 5 of us left. And I have to think about jury management. Oh, brother. Are you saying that to Alyssa crying again? Because I feel the same way. Good thing they don't need to know about Monty and Taylor. Yeah. I was saying earlier, I don't know how they're gonna hide it, but we've had several hours go by now, and I don't think that that's really a topic. Oh, now they're done.
But Terrence's bed just Terrence shoved two pillows in his pillowcase.
Oh my god, what the hell? He's done one up. Okay, here's the one.
Alyssa's a man eater.
Over here now.
So you're there.
Congratulations on getting HOH. I'm so proud of you. You always put 100% into whatever you do. You're so passionate and driven, and you can achieve
And she
anything
turned on
without
Kyle
stress,
so
and you
fast.
become such an inspiration to so many people.
Kyle put his game on the line for
Fine
her.
at home. Family's been
Monty and Taylor, I was so shocked. Oh yeah, you didn't make it to the post that I made at lunchtime, huh, Lisa? Yeah, that was something. I had the most viewers I ever had on a live. That video has about 1,000 views right now. Right, Lisa? Me too. I'm happy for that. At least Cody and Jess were kind of a power couple. In a way. In a way. The thing is, I think we felt less mixed about that. Where's Shanna? Hi, Shanna. Hello, music in chat. Hi, Shanna. Were you here before? I think Cody and where were we? Cody and Jessica. There was less mixed feelings because they were so strong for each other. Whereas Monty and Taylor is like the situation is so weird and the timing of how he just put her up on the block. Yeah, I saw those views. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you weren't on that live, Holly? Yeah, that's what I was telling you about earlier. I went on. As soon as this hookup happened, it was about almost noon, so it was close to my break time at work. So I just hopped right on here and it was lit in here. It was so lit. I promised everyone I would come back after work, so that's why I made another one.
it is one of the best.
That'll be fun. I'm really excited to hang out with her and be with them for a little bit. Then I fly away and I go home and I pretend none of this ever happened.
But it's still up. You can still look at it.
Just kidding. We'll see what happens.
I was here for the lunchtime. Oh, okay. Okay. There was so many people.
Then you're supposed to come
There was so
back.
many people. Tell the truth and shame the devil, Turner.
Yeah, I forgot that was there.
Good looking out, man. Hey, Van Hoot, you made it today. Please just let the two of them. Turner and Alyssa? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm gonna relax and stuff, but sorry to put that on you. I just get in my head and I just really.
They're not gonna hook up. I mean, if Turner didn't have a girlfriend coming in, I'm sure Alyssa would have hooked up with him by now.
Anywhere else.
Yeah.
But
Carbon vibe.
Arm vibe. Pretend you're hanging right next to me.
Yeah, Brittany is definitely the new Terrence. Turner should be put on the block next week. Next week just all depends on who wins.
No, it's because he freaking made up shit about me.
But I feel like unless Turner wins, he's gonna be on the block. Obviously, there's only gonna be 4 of them, and Monty's not gonna be playing HOH. Once it gets to 4, it is pretty much all about who wins. Oh, Taylor and Monty. Oh yeah, but I feel like they can't do it again while on the show. It's like one of those things where you got away with it, but you gotta keep that under wraps. But I feel strongly that during the time that those cameras were off, the two of them had some kind of talk after they were finished with whatever they were doing and made a decision that it was like, we are not going to tell anybody and we're not going to do this again at this point. But I'm interested to see how they cut this into the show. I don't know if they're gonna put it on Wednesday show or Thursday show, because sometimes I expect to see things on Wednesday and I don't see them until Thursday. So he's in the HOH room. talking about his conversation
Um,
with Alyssa.
I don't know. It sucked a lot.
So it seems like he's probably gonna make
Basically,
another
I kind of
pitch.
feel like shit right now. So, basically, she told me
Turner
if I
has
vote
to
her
win or
out,
else he's out.
we're
Yeah.
not friends outside this house.
Oh, she did tell him
Which
that if he
makes me
votes
feel
her out,
like-
they're not friends outside of the house. Interesting.
Which sucks a lot.
Shanna, my mother is Guyanese and my father is Ghanaian.
Talking to other house guests about how she thinks this is gonna work this week, and then thinking that I'm lying to her.
How does Alyssa have this much power? She's not even hooking up with Turner, and this conversation made him run to Monty and try to make another pitch for her again.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's
Monty, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I just hooked up with Taylor. This is not gonna happen at this point. My guy Monty is not wavering, especially not now. Come on now.
yeah, dude. I mean,
But Sonia, why I'm saying she's amazing is how is she doing this? How does she those tears come out and everyone just does what she wants.
also being aligned with a lot of girls who just
Oh no, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm just amazed that he even feels pressed to do this.
scrambled and whatever.
Big time. I mean, I don't believe this, but she said she knows you and Taylor have a final two, and that you would never in a million years take me over Taylor. And I was like, okay, well,
Alyssa
in
said,
my head that's not true. So I'm like, clearly you don't.
wow. I want to tell you what he just said. He just took what Alyssa said and changed the words because I was just watching it. He said that Alyssa said, you have a final two with Taylor and you would never in a million years choose me over Taylor. She said, I think that he would choose you over, he would choose Taylor over you, but he's jazzed that up.
I was trying to explain that that probably isn't the case.
That's Turner for you.
Because she was like, I don't think you and Monty have any final deals together.
My
But,
dad is
you know,
Guyanese as
that's
well.
weird.
My mom
And
is
I was
from
trying to be like, I know
Honduras, so
that
your
myself.
accent is very reminiscent of my family.
Yeah.
This is what Turner does. He repeats things that other people say, and he's like, this could not be true, but this is just what they said, and it can't leave this room." That's the Turner go-to move right there.
kind of like on the same lines of Brittany telling you.
I'm just gonna keep repeating the thing that I want and hope that it's gonna influence you, but I'm not gonna ask you for it directly.
Fortunately, she's using it on a personal level, which she knows how much you care about your friendship with her. And to now say that giving an ultimatum.
And now Monty's going to his go-to move, deflection, because somehow he took what she said, what Turner just said, and flipped it to a Britney discussion.
To Kyle, what the news about Kyle, being more loyal to the alliance and her, like, I'm thinking to myself, like,
Fact, fire.
Also,
It can't leave this room, Turner. Yeah, that's Turner's middle name. That's all of his middle names right there. It can't leave this room. It'll be terrible for my game if it leaves this room.
which I respect her for, 100%, like,
Facts.
like sleeves, but I think in this case to say that making the game move will affect how I feel about you, like outside, it just doesn't seem.
Monty is basically saying that ultimatum is manipulation.
Yeah, dude, that. Yeah, I'm sorry that. I'm sorry that it's getting to this point where like that's something that can be mentioned to like hold it.
Yeah, that sounds like a.
But I think that Turner actually said that to try to convince him.
I mean, what's going on in your head about it? Like, what do you think?
This is gonna sound like I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole right now, but just someone saying that makes me want to vote them out. Like, I'm sorry, our relationship is contingent on something.
He
so
said someone saying that makes him want to
and I
vote
just
them
don't
out.
see what
Wow.
the
Okay.
relationship is there. I don't
Taylor
know,
told
that-
Monty.
I know
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
sure he
very
did.
sad to hear it.
I'm sure
But
she
also
did. I
very
mean,
annoying to hear it.
did you see that, Shy, or you're assuming that?
You could campaign to kick me out. Like, maybe maybe not in the same way Brittany was doing. Where
I'm
she's,
just asking because
showing
I
her
don't
character
know.
by how much she would lie.
I haven't seen any conversation between the two of them except for when they were in the kitchen with Alyssa.
How does that? I don't know. Even if Alyssa was doing with Brittany,
Monty just turned Turner's campaign into a life lesson. You realize that, right, Lisa? Because I feel like based on Monty's answer, Turner would have said something different if Monty was like, "Oh, that's rough, bro. It's making me reconsider." Turner would have a whole plan A campaign to keep Alyssa if that had happened. But the fact that Monty was like, "I'm sorry that you would use something like that to try to get you to keep her in the game at this point." It's like, "I'm sorry about that." And then Turner felt like he would sound stupid trying to keep her after she said that to him.
yeah,
Wanting game moves to be based off of
personal relationship.
personal relationship. Yeah, exactly.
That's so
I
funny,
found it
Lisa.
nice to know that she thought we definitely didn't have a final meal. I was like, well, I guess we're not obvious about it.
Oh, what, the two of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
And he's also throwing that thing out there about Monty and Taylor final two to try to get some reassurance from Monty that like, nah, I'm picking you over her. So it kind of makes Monty's move to put Taylor on the block look a little smarter because Monty could be like, the fact that I replaced the nom with Taylor shows that I have more loyalty to you.
I loosely loop that in with the whole. It's like Daniel. Okay, this is a bracket.
Oh God, how's he talking about Daniel right now?
Daniel, keep me in because I need the money. Brittany, the 40K thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa, super close friend, we're not friends if you vote me out. Don't like any of it.
Now, you have a right to feel the way you feel. I'm not going to sit here and contest anything you're saying or try to play devil's advocate. You definitely have a right to feel comfortable.
Turner and his non-aggressive, passive-aggressive is BS, but it'll work for him.
Like you've gone to that vouching for her.
But not with Monty. Monty,
100%, you know, when you didn't need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Monty sticks to his guns. He's had so many of these conversations, hasn't wavered once
Also, I
this
hope
whole
you
week.
know, I was not worried if you and Taylor had a final two or anything. I would just say
What Alyssa said, yeah.
You heard what? See? Did you hear what he just said? He said, Turner just said, just so that you know, I was not worried that you and Taylor have a final two. I was just repeating what Alyssa said. No, you're repeating it so that you can shoot the bullets but say that Alyssa was holding and pointing the gun. So blame Alyssa. No, it's a concern for you as well.
Tell Alyssa that.
I bet Kyle said that. I bet Joseph said that. That's all.
Dude, I mean,
Turner is so indirect.
yeah.
And I bet Kyle.
He threw Alyssa under the bus. That's Turner. Yeah, like he blamed it all on Alyssa. Even though he doesn't want to tell Monty that he said, Alyssa, I 100% have your back and you just have to convince Monty and Brittany and I'm with it. I will definitely vote out Taylor.
It's like when you're cheating on someone and you think that they're cheating on you because you're
Turner is trying to play Monty. It's not working.
It's just like the same thing with the whole
I don't think Monty
people
believes
being,
that.
you know, suspicious of everybody's line of work. It's like, why are you suspicious so much? It's like, you probably, because I don't never
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
You know, it just doesn't matter to me. But
Now
you know,
Alyssa's
do that.
talking to Taylor.
It's a reflection. So,
I'm curious to hear what they are talking about. Let me see what you guys are saying. Not sure about that. Oh, I guess she just said something briefly. And she's all snuggled up in Kyle's blankie. Have you guys noticed that? That she's always cuddled up in Kyle's blankie? Somebody called Kyle's blanket, somebody called Kyle Linus and his security blanket. I was cracking up. I was cracking up.
Saying I love you to one another. So I think she thinks, I think she's very emotional, so she feels
There's a few things
she
Monty
has
is
emotions
always
that,
gonna be good
that
for.
tried and true until she dies.
Lotioning
Right? So I
himself
think she
up,
just gets very wrapped up in these emotions.
walking around in what do they call them? Hoochie daddy shorts and no shirt,
So after.
I mean, it's weird because, like, again, like, I don't want to look too deeply into things, and that's why I asked you because,
and deflecting things
like,
that he
even,
doesn't want to talk
when we were
about.
in the shower, we were chatting downstairs, and she was just like saying how much she's gotten to know me, how much she appreciates learning that I'm not just a stiff asshole that doesn't have a personality, you know, like whatever she thought.
And he doesn't really lie.
Dance last night.
He just doesn't commit to an answer because he's saying something that's true right
Just like
now
a lot of compliments and all that sort of stuff, and like
about his
I
conversation
would
with
love
Alyssa. This
to
is
believe
legit.
This is all genuine, you know what I mean? But like, I also have like suspicions just based off of what Joseph told me, and like just not.
I'll take
knowing
that back.
as much as you probably do. That like, is this,
I won't say that Monty doesn't lie. I would just say that Monty mastered the art of flattery. I have people like that at work that give compliments that I know are complete BS, or maybe like a little bit of truth, but they are fluffing it up to make me feel good or to get something that they want.
Yeah, but I mean, judging off of what I've seen,
The bacteria infection from that blanket. Monty is a little like he's the Michael Light. He's Michael Light. They both know they're the smartest in the room and they don't sway easily. I feel like they stay in the safe zones and always steer the convo in a different direction. And I feel like that's the reason why Monty, you've seen on the feeds, him talking about how much he respects Michael, because it's like Michael plays my game, except better. Like he's the master at the type of game that I am striving to play. What did maintenance chick say? Oh yeah, that was funny.
oh wow, so she's
Yeah.
Absolutely, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa nailed it. Lisa nailed it for sure.
Or sitting next to Monty or Taylor in the end. You told me out. You thought I might go with the male one. Wow. I was like, yeah. I know. It's like, okay. Chaotic.
hey, yeah, evil.
Yeah.
Have you guys realized how much lotion this man puts on his body? I'm just asking. I mean, I know some of y'all like that, but I'm just asking though, like how much lotion does he need? Yo, I swear he's put on half the bottle in the last 5 minutes.
Sorry to hear that. I know like the type of dude you are, and like how you value friendships and relationships with people, and how much you've gone to bat for us. Like, yeah.
Turner should lotion up his back like Taylor did the other day.
Oh my god.
Were you leaking over there?
No.
There's paper towels in the bathroom. Yeah.
For real, because last time I said it, people were like, I love that. he lotions up 4 or 5 times a day and 1 bottle per time.
Oh really?
Oh, she's hiding out now.
I have no idea. I've barely seen her. Even when she sat
His
down,
life is workout, lotion,
Yeah, big time.
repetitive
I'm
conversation.
just gonna let it be because.
Oh yeah, I have no interest in that at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm just
Over it.
over it, man. Like I just can't stand to hear.
Hope I didn't miss much. As soon as you got here, Herm Dog, it just went on Alyssa. That's funny. Maintenance chick nailed it. Maintenance chick nailed it. What's up to everyone who just joined on? We're gonna be here for another little bit. We just have been kind of chopping it up, summing up today's events, watching a little bit of live feed. I wish we had a female that could do all that for us, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. My Paramount Plus app on the TV is funky sometimes. I think I'm gonna try the computer. And people said on the computer you can rewind. Holly, Lisa, Shy, and Mark, how was your day? My day was pretty good. My day was too engulfed in Big Brother, but I guess it's just gonna be like that until the 25th. I am invested. Especially now that I'm doing these live broadcasts. I have to kind of, I'm not someone who just goes live just to go live. Especially if I'm talking about a show recap, I at least have to know, have a decent idea of what's going on. The dirty blanket, the Linus security blanket. We just had an earthquake in San Fran. Really?
As long as Brady doesn't win.
Yeah, I mean,
Was it a
honestly,
bad
as long as
one?
she doesn't, like,
Yeah.
we're fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Everybody who's on the live right now, where are y'all from?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, that's gonna suck because then that means that one of the three of us.
One of us has to win.
Yeah,
That'll be
yeah. And essentially, if she wins HOH, that means one of us is not making it to final three, which is my ultimate demise. You know what I mean?
yeah, then that means she will be in the house final three, and that's like an eye roll.
Hi Kendall, good to see you
I
again.
feel like I've got like. I think the most
Dallas.
I have an 80% chance of winning.
Who is that? Candy
Low
2840.
freaking probability.
Yeah.
Baby
statistics
doll,
and shit.
you know you have enough.
33%.
Yeah.
you know you have to lotion enough not to be ashy. But he be putting on bottles of this. Bottles of this.
Oh, yeah.
Like what kind of lotion do you use that you need that much? A little bit scary. I'm glad everything's okay.
The fact that
I bet he's still like.
The hammer.
Like a final three, he would have taken Brittany over one.
Where is the hammer?
100%. And he would have said.
Are you talking
it's
about
because of,
Hamilton?
You know, his relationship with her, but he.
Because if so, I've never heard it called that before. I had a wonderful day. How was your day? Philadelphia, PA. Yes, Holly. I'm gonna be in PA, Philadelphia, on Saturday. Prayers to San Francisco and Herm Dog. Absolutely.
It's kind of crazy to think people who come in second place twice. Like
I'm back again. I missed your live stream. Oh, you did?
2 years in a row.
Really?
It was hot. You can watch the replay. I know it's not the same as being on it live, but it's up there.
You probably deserve to get.
Thanks, Shanna. Your voice is such a melody. People have told me that I have a radio voice before.
Somebody like.
Lisa Hamilton,
Maybe Michael.
people over
Maybe
here.
Michael.
I only lived in Hamilton until I was 3. I lived most of my life growing up in Oshawa.
To go into a final three situation and hope that he would lose at some point. Like, I just don't find it. He's such a smart person and such a logical dude.
I didn't even know Hamilton had a name like that. Hamilton is boring. I hope you had a great day, Herm Dog.
Probably could have, if not that one call.
Yeah. Divine intervention, brother.
That's exactly what it is.
Divine intervention.
And thank you, by the way, Kendall. I appreciate that.
So, yeah, I
Any
don't
news
think
on Monte?
he could.
No, the news is that they didn't talk about it. I mean, they didn't talk with the other house guests about it. Taylor basically just said that they were waiting for Turner to come in the room and he never came, and she didn't want to go downstairs. She didn't want to go and wake up the other house guests, so that's what she told Alyssa. And it doesn't seem like Alyssa really pried into it any more than that. So it seems like they're gonna be able to keep it under wraps until the show's over. I wasn't expecting what happened on the live feed today either, Kendall, at all. So for those who were not on my first feed that I did earlier today, I always keep on the live feed. I only turn on the live feeds at certain times. I don't have it on my computer like 24 hours. I turn it on at specific times when the most action usually happens. And a time when there's usually a ton of action is between like 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern time. That seems to be a time when it's usually hot. So I had it on. I was catching a lot of different things, and then I'm like, these people still haven't gone to bed. It's almost 8 Pacific time, and next thing you know, they go in the bed. They go in the HOH room. Taylor goes in the bed, and I'm just recording just in case they have some kind of game conversation. And then Monty gets in the bed. They're just talking, and then next thing you know, I turn. Now I've seen that he made some kind of comment about get this bare heat or something like that. And then she came over and went like over his leg, and next thing you know, yeah, next thing you know, you saw it. Okay, let me get to these comments. I just when I get into my story, I can't really read the comments because I get distracted. Right, Candle? Me neither. I was in disbelief when I saw it. Me too. I'm guessing they'll definitely get it down and I don't know about that. I feel almost like they're too smart to do that again at this stage of the game, but I don't know. But I feel like they talked about it when they were done and made a decision to keep it game for the rest of the time. That's how I feel. We won't know though, because I know they're not going to show us. I doubt they're going to show us. They might though. They might make it interesting and show us whatever both of them said in diary. Come on, big brother, clue us in. It was a surprise to everyone. When I checked your page at lunch, I almost fell off the chair myself when I was watching it. I'm like, how did this happen? What is going on here? Bear heat. Monty is so Monty. So it's funny. I was talking to somebody right about Nick Cannon. I was talking to one of my friends about Nick Cannon, like a female friend about Nick Cannon, and she was telling me that Nick Cannon has this like quirky charm that's like awkward and quirky, and women like that. I feel like Monty has that same kind of thing, where it's like you think that he's just making jokes and being funny, but he's actually flirting, and it's something that just wears you down over time. They both should focus on the game. I agree. My first thought was Joseph. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Joseph was her first thought too, but then Joseph hasn't been in the house for a minute. And then the stuff that people said that Joseph said and the fact that Monty has been there all this time, I think she pivoted from there. Started to get these feelings for Monty. He's the heat warmer for the ladies. Who's the heat warmer for the ladies? Candle. Yo, y'all crack me up. Y'all crack me up.
That was crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What was that veto? Okay.
Oh, Monty? Yeah. Yeah, Monty is a bear. Monty is a guy you don't leave your girl around. Because she'll be laughing with him, and next thing you know, yeah, they try to get that bear heat. Monty is the heat bear warmer for the ladies. That is the best pickup line ever. Come get this bear heat. What the hell? At the time when it happened, I didn't hear that. So when people were saying that in the live, I was like, no way did he say something like that. And then when I went back and saw the full clip, I was like, you could get someone like Taylor saying that? Wow, I'm rethinking life altogether. But I think she likes his like weird sense of humor though. She's kind of said that on the lives before. He said, we're going to have to schedule this appointment. Yes, we're gonna have to schedule this appointment. Monty and Turner convo. Trust me, they're talking in circles. That's the reason why I muted it. Florida. What happened in Florida? Good for her, but girl, focus on the game. We gotta win that money. Word.
Given the fact that there's only leftovers left, it's going to say
Were the
a lot
feeds
about
slow today?
how
Yeah.
they feel about
After the whole explosive situation.
the leftovers.
Matter of fact, it was slow before, and it was slow before that, and it was slow after that. It was only hot at that time. And that was all of like a 5 minutes that they showed us.
I'm gonna vote Alyssa out. She isn't a.
He just said he's gonna float. He's gonna vote Alyssa out.
I'm not close to Lindsay. I'm not close to Kevin. I kicked out Michael. I kicked out.
When is their next appointment?
Who the fuck else is in your?
I want to say that they're not gonna do that again, but he clearly said to her,
Interesting.
"Well, if you win HOH next week for the next week, and you have the HOH room."
I'm just thinking.
But I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like they got away with the first appointment,
Dude, I mean,
so they might not want to make a second until the show's over.
you took
Thank you, Shy. I would do all of this stuff if there was a platform and opportunity for me to do that.
how things,
Shoot, man, I envy people who get paid to just talk all day.
but it still could be counted as taking out a big target of
I would love to do that.
And then with Michael, of course, we both can hang our hats on that shit. Just so
We were waiting for the house guests to fall asleep and see part two. Listen, nothing is gonna happen. Well, I doubt anything's gonna happen while I'm on this live because they have an opposite sleep schedule to us at this point. Up all night, sleep all day. So if anything even has a chance of happening, it's gonna be while I'm at work in midday, middle of my workday. You can focus on money and get something too.
Oh hell yeah, bro. And that's why.
Yeah, I'm open. I'm open to that. I was telling Holly that earlier.
If anybody were to ask me about, advice for next,
But Holly thinks my route is going on Big Brother.
possibly going home, and just do what you
If I was on Big Brother, I would probably spend hella time just working out. I wouldn't have the social game. I hope this is not just a showmance. Yeah, I do kind of feel like she had more chemistry with Joseph, and I feel like Joseph might have been more committed to her. I don't know, possibly. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, I hope so too. But it seems like it's not going to, Shy, unless one of them cracks.
said that to everybody, I feel like. They don't need to.
You know one thing I don't like that Monty does? He will talk to somebody and come across sounding so genuine. And then he'll have a conversation with the next person and be like, I didn't believe anything that person said. That was complete and utter BS. Why do I always get here at the end of the stream?
Sorry, in time.
Sorry about that, Lauren.
And it will happen. There's no fucking.
I hope it doesn't get out until after the show. Oh, I already read that one.
We're all gonna be alright. None of the winners are gonna be fucking a ton of losers.
There's only one second place. Yeah.
So true about Monty. Yeah, because he's talking to Turner right now about this conversation with Alyssa. And it's like, Alyssa gave me this compliment. She said that she's seen a fun, silly side of me. I was watching that conversation, and he was saying, you deserve a good guy. I admire this and this and this about you. And it looked like he was so genuine about what he was saying to her, especially because it wasn't really game related. They were exchanging personal stories about things that have happened in their life and people they've been with in the past. Then he comes up here and he's like, oh, Alyssa said this and this and this, but I didn't really believe it. I wasn't really buying that. But it's like it looked and sounded so believable when he was talking to Alyssa. I have a thing, right? I feel like I read people very well, and a person like Monty would annoy me in the game. I don't know how he is in life, but in the game, he would really get under my skin, and I'd have a hard time interacting with him. Hey, Lauren, looks can be deceiving. Holly! Monty should win an Oscar for real. For real, Monty should win an Oscar. He's like an arrogant people pleaser. Definitely. Definitely. People pleaser for sure. What is Alyssa saying? Who's she talking to? Oh, she must be talking to Brittany. She's recapping the conversation that she had with Turner because she told Brittany that she was going to use that manipulation on Turner and say that it was going to be a big betrayal if he votes her out. For sure. Turner has. That's why I said Alyssa is amazing. I'm not really saying that as a compliment. I'm like, how does she get these guys to do what she wants? She only hooked up with one of them, but she has everyone feeling sorry for her. Yes, Turner did accidentally tell Alyssa she's gone. That's part of why she's campaigning. Brittany is such a wild card. She's been talking a lot to Alyssa today. I feel like Turner has a thing for Alyssa. Me too. She's saying that she didn't get anything out of Turner. I give Alyssa credit. She's actually trying today. I don't think she's good at what she's doing, but I give her credit for actually trying. That's okay. What's up, Van Hoot? Welcome back. Who's new here? Is there anybody here who hasn't been on this live before? Let me know. Who wins the next HOH? I don't know. So what's usually the HOH in the last four? Is there like a typical one? You know how Alyssa gets it done. The tears. Is there anybody new here that hasn't been on this live before? Is Alyssa still going on? As of now, but Alyssa is trying her little heart out to campaign at this point. She's fine. She's talking to the right one, though. I think that. I think that talking to Brittany is a smart play for her right now. Oh, the spinning on the rope, the spinning comp or the rope comp. Or the egg. Oh, the egg with the cage, right? Yeah. Forgot about that one. That's such a frustrating one to watch because it takes so long. Yes, Alyssa's doing good today. I make fun of her all the time, but she's doing good today. The conversations that she's having. I see you, 25 likes. Hit that like button if you are enjoying my content here. They're building the HOH comp already. Brittany's the right person to work on. Brittany clearly knows her place and could decide. Exactly. Brittany is the right person for her to be talking to. Because Turner's only gonna do what Monty's okay with. I'm disappointed they didn't play hide and go veto this season. Yeah, they closed off the backyard. Okay. Anything can change between now and Thursday. It absolutely can, Holly. Thank you for all the likes. And if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. My channel has right now almost 1,000,000 views and like 1,200 subscribers or something like that. So those numbers are way out of balance. If Brittany is smart though, she will go for Taylor. So I feel comfy ultimately with that. As long as she isn't aware that, yeah. Because if she knew that, Brittany would flip. It's not an if or maybe, because Brittany said earlier to Alyssa that she believes that if she got the opportunity, if Taylor won HOH and had the opportunity, she would save her. That's what she feels. But then again, what do you guys think? Let's say we're Thursday, we're past Thursday, right? And we get to the next HOH competition and Taylor wins. Do you think that she would put Monty and Turner up? Or do you think that she would put Brittany up? What do you guys think? Let's see. I wanted Taylor, Alyssa final two originally, but now I'm hoping for Taylor Monty, even though they're showmancing. Yeah, but what do you guys think? She would put up Turner and Brittany and try to force a vote for Brittany and convince Turner he is a pawn. I don't think Turner would ever believe he was a pawn, though, if Taylor put him up. I feel like Taylor's going to stay this week. Either way, she wins because the smart move for the other guy to do is vote for the other dude. I feel like the smartest game move, if we're just talking about game, would be to put up Monty and Turner, sorry. She would put up Turner and Monty because Monty put her on the block. I mean, that's how I felt before last night. I can't even say last night because it happened at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning for them. We are running out of, yeah. So that's the reason why I turned off the Turner conversation, because they are talking in circles, kid. Hit that like and search music and mental health Big Brother to support this channel. Yes, because apparently people have been saying that boosts up the channel in the algorithms for people who don't watch it. Thank you, maintenance chick. I think she would put up Monty and Turner, so that's what I felt like she should do before the only reason I'm even thinking that it's a possibility that she wouldn't is because of the hookup. But game wise, obviously for me the best move would be to put up Monty and Turner. And then tell Monty, like, obviously I want you to stay, but this is the best move for my game because Brittany is in my corner. That would be the best game move for sure, Lisa. Also, Turner hasn't been on the block yet. Technically he was, but he was taken off. One thing I don't understand, they keep talking about hiding cards. Exactly, there's 5 people left. Exactly, everyone knows everyone. These conversations are so redundant to me. And then the other thing that I don't like is the fact that they're so mad at Brittany for talking to the remaining people about deals. And it's like, of course she's gonna do that because it's just her on an island and she knows that. She knows that she's nobody's number one. She hopes to be Taylor's number one, but she's not Taylor's number one. Taylor was really more riding with Michael, and they were kind of together because of Michael. Where are we at here? If it comes down to a tie, which is my prediction, if Monty votes to evict Alyssa, then Taylor would put up Brittany. Where are we here? The chat always does this. Then Taylor would put up Brittany Turner. Oh, true. Direfest. Good point. Yeah, Direfest. What did you guys think of Direfest? Because of the wall yeller thing and the fact that the live feeds were down, Direfest really dragged for me. Yes, hit that like button. Say it again, Shy. Holly agreed. I feel like Alyssa gets super anxious. Like, she'll be laying in bed, eyes wide open, and then she just has to walk around everywhere in the house. Alyssa's mind is milling right now. Does anyone else really hate the fake grass in the bedroom? Yeah. I didn't know about the wall yelling until after. But I liked the idea they should do that earlier in the season. Yeah, it probably would have been better if the wall yeller thing hadn't happened. Split House was fun. Hope to see it again. It does, though. Brittany complains about people like icing her out, but she frequently just stays in the bed. Like, nobody's gonna come and be like, "Hey, Brittany, you have to come out of the bed." It's not a man, but it's almost as bar. It's almost as bad. Like if they all started week 3 where they split the. Yeah, it was maybe the point of the game that they were at kind of. Maybe it would be better a little earlier. I agree. How do we financially support the channel?
Upstairs.
They just called the house plant to the diary room. Sorry if y'all are Britney fans. You can support my channel at this point in time in 2 ways. Cash App, Champ Within. Cash tag is Champ Within. Or my PayPal, which is getoffmynervesforever@gmail.com. Let me see. I always thought Direfest was production's way of breaking up the leftovers. I feel like that. I feel like that. Oh, Taylor got on the treadmill. That post, you know what? Energy. But Britney's, I mean, she's older than them, but she's young. She's younger than me. She's like 32, I think. Yeah, I mean, but I understand though. She's not, but she's complaining that they're icing her out. That's my point. That's my point. They're not really icing her out. I just think she just doesn't relate to them. Yeah, I know. I have a long story about why that's my PayPal, but I'm not gonna get into that right now at this point. She's preparing for the bedroom Olympics. Look at her on when she gets on that treadmill. She goes hard on that treadmill.
Avoid silence right now, but I thought it was funny.
She does look confident and pissed.
What I found throughout the weeks, if someone doesn't know what to talk about with me, it's always. I'll want to get into it. I'm happy to talk about it, but I always think it's funny just hearing someone trying to avoid that. Because I do the same thing.
You know why I like Big Brother so much? I could sit outside on a park bench and get way more enjoyment on what's going on with the people around me versus watching a TV show. I'm just so interested in human behavior. Very interesting to me, as it is for probably most people that are working in the mental health field. No, you're right. Wait a minute. No, you're right, but unfortunately, that is likely why, especially with Michael God. uh,
Oh, shut up.
and it was
Yeah.
funny because if you guys saw my clip, my second clip that I posted, he was like, "We don't got anything to do." Um, Monty was saying that to Taylor when they were in the bed, like, "We're not gonna have anything to do today. It's gonna be so boring." I really enjoy the game talk, especially if it's messy. But here's the thing, Herm Dog. Brittany has messy game talk, and nobody likes hearing her talk. Everyone else has this really guarded, kind of boring game talk, and they think that that's the good, trustworthy game talk, and Brittany's is sloppy and they don't like it. What do we need to do to get I can't even answer that, maintenance chick. I can't even answer that. But what people have told me is that a lot of people get rejected on their first time of applying for monetization. And secondly, if you have a channel that posts a lot of clips of a TV show, you have to have you have to have some original stuff with you in it, your face in it, and you talking. So that's why I've been making an effort to do lives and to do like update videos of just talking instead of just the lives only. So the best thing you can do to support me for that is just be here. Be here and hang out. You will get more fans because you have a great chat line, very respectable. You narrate so good, Mark. Thank you so much, Shy. I want to see the budding Alyssa spiral. Girl is pulling a Britney.
Like,
She is spiraling.
I think someone very good at that who's just fucking.
Do you guys listen to Monty and Turner talk? Because these two guys can sit down for like 4 hours, 5 hours a day and talk about the same topic over and over. And it's like they never get tired of it. They laugh at the same jokes, they say the same things. I don't understand it. How do you get the feeds in Canada? You can't unless you get on like a bootleg site because they don't have them available legally in Canada. Somebody has told me about Twitch. I made a Twitch account, but somebody told me that it's like Twitch is a good platform for doing something like this. I would consider anything. It's just that I don't know anything about these apps. I've made accounts for all of them, but I don't know how they work. I follow a friend who has had a pretty successful Twitch account. They do gaming on there. You can do it via Amazon Prime in Canada. Oh, okay, good to know. VPN. Oh, now they're just on Taylor. That means they were talking about something interesting or good. You just need to stream 8.5 hours of content per month with 75 views total to become an affiliate. Man, that's so much easier than YouTube. Cause I already have way more than 8.5 hours for the month, and we're less than half of the month, and I have 1,200, almost 1,300 subscribers, and that's not good enough. Well, it qualifies me, but they turned it down anyways. They require 4,000 watch hours. Oh, she's talking to Brittany again. Brittany will talk to anyone who's willing to talk to her. So Alyssa spiraling, she doesn't mind it at all. She has no friends in this house. I mean, Taylor's kind of her friend, but she knows that Taylor is not really. She doesn't have Taylor's undying loyalty like that. Maybe one day Taylor and Joseph, you can't fight chemistry. Holly, I agree that you can't fight chemistry. We'll see what happens. Alyssa's tripping. I don't really know whether they had chemistry or not. I mean, it seems like they did. Why is Brittany talking about Turner voting to keep her? Is Brittany really trying to help her make the pitch so that she stays this week? Because this is rather crazy, if so. That's what it sounds like. I mean, I know that Brittany does this, but at this stage of the game, she has power in her hands. Alyssa's really working on Brittany right now. She's pitching right now to Brittany that Monty is always going to choose Taylor and Taylor's always going to choose Monty. And now Brittany's saying, I feel better about you and I after this conversation. Britt is just messy. She is. She's a wild card, man. She scares me. Britt said she's going to vote to keep Klissa and make Monty break the tie unless Turner agrees. That might happen and it might not, Miss Geechee, because you know Brittany. She be talking. Taylor feels betrayed by Joseph too. Yep, she does. I don't think she would have hooked up with Monty if it wasn't for that. I just think Joseph and Taylor held back because of Kyle's actions after getting with Alyssa. Taylor has a better chance of winning non-horror comps. Yeah. See that mic I have in the corner? I was trying to do a podcast before. I bought equipment and everything. Joseph doesn't like Taylor like that. I think he likes men, to be honest. Joseph's bromance with Pooch was serious. Taylor may go, she might. She might. I'm telling you. Taylor, get your head in the game, Taylor. Why are you not in these conversations right now? Get off that bike and reassure this girl, Brittany, that you're with her, because Brittany is such a loose cannon sometimes. The bike is not going to do you any good unless, like Hermdog said, you're trying to win the Olympics. I'm gonna be going pretty soon too. That looks like the Blue Yeti. That's exactly what it is. You do streaming, Van Hoot, or you have one of those mics for something else. That's exactly the kind of mic it is. It was great chatting with you beautiful people. Always appreciate you being here, Shy, and have a great night. And see you on here. I don't know. Could end up being tomorrow after the episode. Where we at? Mark, what are you covering after Big Brother? Well, I'm gonna be doing the challenge. If anyone watches the challenge, and I might try to do some like off-season Big Brother content where I cover an old season or old seasons. Taylor does need to chat a bit more with Brit. That's what I'm saying, Van Hoot. I feel like Brit is really being convinced by how hard Alyssa is going right now. And she's like, because she said earlier on the live feed, she was like, Taylor has not been talking to me that much. And I think she also felt a way about when she went to go make that pitch with Monty, that Taylor was not really saying too much of anything at that point in time. Brittany is a variable right now that could change. I might cover Survivor Herm Dog, but the only thing is I've never seen Survivor, but I guess that could make it interesting that it would be my first time watching. I just would have a lot less insight about Survivor. It makes sense that it would be a tough vote for Brittany. She has a shot at beating Alyssa, but Taylor is more loyal and can win. Yeah, the thing that Brittany would take Taylor for is loyalty. If she was making the move that made the most sense for her game in terms of just looking at the stats, of course it would be Alyssa. And I think Alyssa actually tried to convince her of that. Nah, it would come down to Monty and he would choose Taylor. Sorry, on my phone and it's cutting out. Hey LNG, I didn't even know you were on here. Brittany is a snake in my opinion. Yeah, Taylor was quiet. Yeah. Taylor acts like she's not on the. That's what I'm saying. Taylor's on the block. She needs to be campaigning, and she especially needs to be the one talking to Brittany right now. Thanks again, Mark, for chatting live. Bring in live feed throughout the day, music and mental health. For anyone who doesn't know, which is probably most of you, the name music and mental health came because I worked with a life coach 2 years ago, and I was trying really hard to think of what I wanted to do with my life. And the life coach had me write down things that I would do if I wasn't getting paid for them. And there was actually three things that came to mind: music, mental health advocacy, and fitness. So, the easiest one for me to make a name kind of was like music and mental health because I love music. I play different instruments. I listen to music all day. And I'm a mental health advocate because of my own issues with mental health, which is anxiety disorder and clinical depression. Which now that's why I work in the mental health field to help other people with similar struggles. Let me see. Brit needs constant reassuring. It's exhausting to watch. And you guys might not really think about it, but Michael had to do a lot of that reassuring while she was there. Even though she's trashing him because of, things he said in the last week and also what he said on the block. I think Michael did a lot for her as well, personally and game wise. I think if Monty chooses anyone but Taylor, he can't guarantee their loyalty. She will not vote him out. Yeah, I mean it's a weird timing, but I already thought that he should have made a final two with Taylor. Thanks again for your coverage. So appreciative. Thank you. Thank you, Maintenance Chicken. Thanks for always bigging up the page and reminding everyone to like and search for me in the YouTube algorithms. Good night, everybody. I will chat with you guys on Thursday, or if Mark comes back before then, which for sure might end up happening. I have anxiety disorder myself. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's a tough thing. But what instruments do you play? I play the ukulele, the saxophone, and the piano. Oh, good night, Miss Geechee. Oh, you were saying that because you're leaving. Mike carried her the whole game. She was losing her mind because she was left alone in the beginning. Yeah, bless up. You can tell that this is my psycho babble, but you could tell that Brittany was always the outcast in whatever group that she was in. So it's like somebody embracing her really makes her, it really affects her ability to play the game. Night, night, bless up. Good night, LNG. Good night, LNG. Monty should let her go home and focus on the money. Brittany knows Michael has been a great help to her game. No, she's been talking to everybody and saying that they don't realize how much he sacrificed her game to play his game. I mean, not that she doesn't know that he helped her get to this point, but she's acting like she did more for him than he did for her. Like he couldn't have done what he did without her. And I don't feel that way. I feel it's the other way around. Good night, everyone. I'm going to get ready for bed too. I have an early day tomorrow, so I can't be up too late. Thanks for being here, Holly. Taylor will never vote Monty out. I heard Mike tell everyone she's been lying about her job. Yeah, she did. He did do that. But I feel like he did that because he knew he was at risk of going home. That's why I don't usually chat and I just watch. And yes, Mike did carry her the whole game. He had so much more patience than me. When you're saying okay. I'm scared for Taylor right now. This game needs a psychologist in it to win. Apparently, somebody told me that they are able to talk to a psychologist 2 days a week, which I don't think is enough, but apparently they never had one before, so. Hypno. Isn't Brit supposed? She's the most anxious therapist I've ever seen. I haven't met her. Alyssa is really working on Brittany. They've been talking all day. Thank you. I know, right, Ellen? I have an anxiety disorder, and Brittany is a hypnotherapist. I went to a hypnotherapist once before, and I wouldn't want to go to Brittany's practice or job. That would be, okay. That was funny. Ukulele, sax, and piano. Damn, that's some talent. Thank you. We saw her game the week before when Michael left, making deals with everyone. Can't wait to chat with you all again on the next live. Good night, Lauren. Can't wait to chat with you too, Holly. If Taylor goes now, then Monty Turner will win. They know they can beat either of the girls, so that's how it will play out. Lynn, she was very messy. Yeah, I'm gonna jet pretty soon too. She's talking about blindsiding Taylor. And now she's saying she can. I don't under. This is what I don't understand about Britney. Britney has never wanted to work with Turner. Britney talked about how Turner has put her on the block so many times. She doesn't like him. She doesn't want to work with him. She needs him out. Now she's telling Alyssa that she's going to talk to Turner about potentially blindsiding Taylor. How did we get there? And how come these viewers go up every time it gets late and I'm about to go to bed? What is going on here? Is it the West Coast people? Good night, Van Hoot. I wish I could hear what I mean, I can put it on, but they're whispering, so you probably wouldn't be able to hear them anyways. They're not saying anything really noteworthy, to be honest with you, Doc. West Coast are waiting for Monte Part 2. Yeah, well, if you guys are waiting for that, it goes down in the AM over there. In the AM. Like, this happened while I was working, and I'm on the East Coast. I was almost at my lunch break at noon when this went down. They be staying up all night. Britt said Mike should have voted Monty out. Yeah, somebody said the other day, Britt said Mike should have voted Monty out when they had the chance. Yeah, but it's funny that her original target was not Monty, it was Turner. But she's not gonna tell Alyssa that. She omitted a convenient detail. Britt is saying she wants to make sure Turner feels like he needs to give Alyssa a sympathy vote. Turner, like it's not gonna work like that. Because the reason it's not gonna work like that is because blindsiding Taylor means that Monty's not on his side anymore. So unless he's making a big move to go against Monty, that's not going to happen. And it doesn't seem like at this point in time he's trying to take out Monty. Now, if he had the opportunity to take that shot next week, I could see him possibly trying to do that if he had the opportunity. But this week, I don't feel so. Thanks for keeping us updated. No problem. Let's see here. Fact. This reminds me of BB Can 10 around this time. JC Lynn was campaigning. The similarities are too much. Both the girls who got carried by the showmance. One. Oh. I gotta see. You gotta tell me which season to start on for BB Canada. Both girls campaigned hard on their last days and flipped the vote multiple times. Even before any of this campaigning that Alyssa's doing, even before any of this, I said, I'm like, Britney is a wild card. Britney could do anything. I never felt safe about Taylor's position depending on Britney for a vote. I never felt safe about that. I don't know. Did y'all think that she was for sure gonna take vote for Alyssa to go out? What is Taylor doing right now? Get off that bike. So far today, Taylor has been under the blanket and on the bike. I'm dying to know what kind of conversation that they had after they did the nasty, if they did the nasty. But I mean, come on, both likely to be evicted fifths. So many similarities. The good. Do y'all watch The Good Fight? I kind of like that show. Well, I kind of liked it in the first few seasons. I think it kind of went off the rails. Okay, this live chat is not showing for me right now, so I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just waiting for it to pop back up. Okay, here we go. I know the guys are talking in crazy circles right now. Did y'all watch that 70s show? The reason I'm asking is because there was like a scene that they always used to do on that 70s show where they were all high and they were sitting in the basement and then they were like, "Did you hear? There's a car and it runs on water, man. On water." Excuse me. Excuse me. So that's what it reminds me of when these people are talking. Like they'll have the exact same conversation over and over and over again. Like it's the first time they've ever had it. Mine keeps going blank too. Had to close and reopen. Yeah, my Paramount Plus app acts funky sometimes. Clissa just said that her gut told her not to trust Monty, and she told that to Kyle. And it's funny that her and Monty had this conversation with all this BS. Did you see the conversation that she had with Monty in the kitchen a few hours ago? Where they were complimenting each other and talking about their personal lives? That's why I would not be good at Big Brother. I mean, I guess I would have to learn how to do things for the game. And it's possible for you to be able to figure that out, but thank you, maintenance chick. Now I have a third mod. Maintenance chick has been upgraded. Oh, they're talking. Look at me not even paying attention to them. Hold up. He just said the public knows.
I think people just get too in their heads about that stuff. You know, but just say it. I don't know. At this point, I don't have any trust with you, so what the hell's the matter with me? But and it really doesn't matter who has trust. Now it's a matter of like competitions. What wins is making their way.
On you guys.
Yep.
Which is insane.
Insane.
So, we're there. Just gotta keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, there is no way, even if Brittany wins veto and HOH, there's no way that you and I are not final grade.
Yeah.
Trust or no trust. There's
Yeah.
no way she takes Turner with her.
Yeah.
So,
And no, I mean, Turner, he's.
Wow,
he's
Natasha.
on the three of us. So, we're in a pretty sweet spot,
odds are good.
the two of us. I mean, because Brittany would probably prefer to choose either one of us over Turner, of course, and then same thing with Turner over Brittany. So, pretty good spot. There's only like a certain set of scenarios.
Yes,
that we can
maintenance
sort of
chick,
fuck,
thank
which
you.
is me and you on the block.
Thank you
or,
for all your help.
Yeah, just me and you on the blah, blah,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, so.
Conviction, right?
But I think that's a matter of the veto. Just one of us has to win, or Turner.
Or Turner.
And if we're all aligned on that.
Or Brittany. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hope you're all right.
not me smiling and laughing.
Oh, whatever's going on. What's wrong with that? I mean,
Yeah.
you know, there you are.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Kendall.
Let me come up.
Yeah. They come up pretty good, especially. Yeah.
But, yeah. Big loud, like, your microphone. But everyone's just asleep.
No, Taylor, everyone's not
Turner got
asleep.
called into the DR. He was just sitting here chatting
Y'all
with
don't
me.
sleep at this
But,
time. What are you talking
Let's just
about?
not. Brittany's definitely down.
Oh, she's sleeping?
I didn't see her, but.
Brittany's
you
not
know
sleeping,
someone-
Taylor.
you see
You're
someone, they're like,
sleeping. You should be
are
talking to
not gonna say,
Brittany.
like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
are in the dumps.
Oh, yeah.
They're acting like nothing
I
happened.
mean, I don't
That
wish
sound
anything
like they're
bad for
professional
them.
psychopaths. No offense.
I hope I made that clear with my.
Give us another
explanation.
appointment. Y'all are killing me.
Not hurt by that.
Yeah, I think it's more the Michael stuff. I mean, even when she said
Alyssa
that
has
Michael
always
said those
talked about
things
Taylor
in
like she's a
effort to
god.
inform her, I was like,
It's sad that
girl.
Britt isn't loyal to her.
Yeah.
that is not the case.
It would be one thing if Michael hadn't told Alyssa XYZ and Michael hadn't been up here, like, laughing and talking about how she dressed a certain way to try to connect with Turner.
Yeah.
But I get why she would want to believe that. I mean, look the way
Monty's
that
like,
reacted when
yeah, I
Diane
need
Foster
another
came talking about
appointment
this.
real quick.
It's not right, that's
An
not right.
appointment
And
with this warm
for the most
bear.
part, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it was.
Yeah.
Come over here with this
Yeah,
warm
there were
bear on the
definitely details
bed.
that were shared that, like, and there's no reason for them to lie about it at this.
Especially not now.
Yeah.
It's just an order.
Taylor is sleeping on Britt. I agree.
Yeah, but you also think like, okay, Joseph was outside.
Taylor needs to be politicking with
That's what
Brittany,
Alyssa said downstairs.
not
She said
talking to
that
Monty.
Joseph
Monty
and
does not have the
God
power.
knows what
Well, he does have the power, but
No.
the votes mean more
Somebody else's
than his
game.
power at
It's-
this point.
Oh,
Michael.
Michael.
Back against the wall.
Yeah.
Last ditch effort.
Yeah, I mean,
Still everything just the same again.
Taylor
But
is gonna
it's okay.
succeed in life. I keep
Like,
saying that
Kyle
every
Didn't
day,
include me, protect me from the jump.
but I hope that she stays in the game this
You had your
week.
back in the room. She said, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
You shouldn't be in here talking about Brittany. You should be talking to Brittany. Come on.
Super great. I'm telling you what, man. I mean, just join the party. Like, just come inside.
I think that was the shower head, like a water drop or something.
Oh, really?
Maybe. That's what I told myself when I was in here.
Oh, okay.
It feels like a fishbowl when you're alone in here.
Yeah.
Like it's quiet and loud.
That's why I always have my headphones on. I'm like, I can't stand this shit. Like, I'm just gonna, I can't stand to hear people walking. Whatever. I'm not gonna talk about the different thing.
Uh-huh.
But,
Shut up. Stop talking about us.
but yeah, Kyle was just.
Stop talking about us.
I don't think there was anything that you could tell that man that would make him feel more secure in the game. Like he just.
She needs to lay off Monty.
It all makes sense.
I agree, Kendall.
Just fucking act like he's a ghost.
The eyes were
Why
gone.
isn't Taylor
Oh my
moving
God,
closer
like,
to
I
Monty?
I've never seen somebody just like.
I've never seen a zone out like that.
Because
Like,
it's too
Disney
early.
Channel comedy.
Yeah.
Because it's too early.
Like, hey, Kyle, you there?
Right.
This is not the hookup hour. The hookup hour is 8 o'clock a.m.
Like, damn, bro.
Oh.
They are 8 p.m. their time. This is like the beginning of their
So
day.
It turns out that the old school thing was clearly dramatized by Kyle. Wasn't as
Hit
big
that
a deal.
like button and y'all and send the love. Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Like we really thought they were downstairs plotting.
You never
gunning,
stay confident in
attacking.
this game. Absolutely not.
They were doing that.
The babysitting.
It's like
is
Taylor
what I'm
got too
curious about
comfortable
now.
and lost sight of the game.
That part, I.
If
feel
Monty
like-
really cared, he would tell
They were
Taylor
doing-
to talk to
I-
Brittany.
Because they would come
I
up here and
agree.
say,
I agree.
Yeah, and Joseph would literally say
Yes.
that he's being told to go
to
up.
come up here
Unless,
and spy.
unless he made that up, but I just don't think that he
No,
made that up.
no.
You know, like, this is just.
I mean, hell, Foxwater was an alliance.
Right.
He was told to go up and spy.
Right.
The handing orders. I think there's enough truth to it.
If Monty-
where you were
yeah.
not a paranoid underdogs that never actually the underdogs group.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do think now old school is not as organized as we thought.
Yeah, there were pockets of people, like clearly Daniel.
This conversation right now is useless to
people
Taylor's
that,
game.
That it's a fly. A pocket of people that clearly.
It would be
were
funny if they were
aligned.
plotting. I'm
You
telling
guys
you,
said that.
Herm Dog.
Do you see this book?
No, you just look crazy.
It's not a good look because it's a Candle. That's why it's such an easy sell for Alyssa to be telling Brittany like she'll choose Monty all day, even without knowing they hooked up. They're always together.
Just wasn't sure like if they were really working together. I think they
If
were.
any of you watched the challenge, I believe it was the last season. I want to say it was the last season. When Leroy and Cam came into the house, they agreed that they were not going to choose each other as partners because it puts too big of a target on their back. And that's the smart strategy for people who are on the show as pairs. If Brittany had any sense, she should have asked Alyssa, why wait to tell me this information? Brittany entertains any and all conversations. Any and all conversations. Anyone who will talk to her at any point.
Realizing that, oh shit.
She's not like Monty. Monty is the one who will say, thanks for that information, but why did you wait until day 70 to start talking to me? Brittany's the one who's like, somebody's talking to me? I will talk to you all day, every day, because you're talking to me. Only this season because they had Big Brother and Survivor players. Oh, okay. Which is interesting because this is one of my least favorite seasons. Like, it's okay to me, but I don't like it as much as it has been in the past. What are you laughing at, Natasha?
Yeah, I mean, we were trying to figure out how we're gonna work with your ass. We were just like, all right, we gotta get the mic, we gotta get drinking, gotta get there. Like, but yeah, so that night, the 16th, night of the 16th, was when we all got together. No, it was the night before the veto. That's what it was. Yeah, because Turner got his HOH from really late and probably had one-on-ones. He nominated Michael and Brittany.
I can't think of anything aside from him being
that
like,
night because I remember day 17.
you gotta come and get some of this
was
warm
birthday, but we were celebrating
bear.
his birthday at midnight for day 18, which was his actual birthday.
I think we should make an
Which was
appointment for
also
that.
The veto player
Yep.
selection
Yep.
and the veto comp.
And the night that y'all corralled me up
Right on
here,
that same bed that he's on.
solidified thing.
Well, no, that was
No, that was that night.
day 18.
18.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, day 18.
Technically the morning of
yeah.
the 19th.
Yep, true. Yep, yeah,
Yeah.
so that all happened.
Just right there, man.
Yeah.
I might just click that episode and see what that shit was like.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Another warm bear hug.
The
Yep,
thing is
yep.
that I think if I were to see the whole picture of everything,
It's
you know,
unbearable
I probably
listening
would
to
have
them
lots
talk.
Of a different reaction in the moment, but like I didn't
Oh,
think
no.
Daniel do
Let's
anything.
get some action.
Like all
I'm
I
not
heard.
faulting them for being where they were and catching what they caught.
Right.
And it happened very quickly. Like, whoa.
Yeah. So I mean, even for a mirror to come to that extent, I mean, like
So I'll be off here at 11:30.
that means
Appointments are always good, maintenance chick.
she's got the.
They need a maintenance appointment, as a matter of fact.
She could be any animal. She could be a hog, so she could be an apex predator at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, I think that's what she's.
She needs to be. She's not on her A game.
Yeah.
Candle, she's off her A game.
That's just her personality, I guess. I don't know.
The thing
Oh,
is,
yeah.
I was always impressed with how much I felt like Taylor has been focused in on winning the game. And I feel like she lost focus right before the finish. This is what I'm saying, Lin. I have no problem with her hooking up with Monty. I'm just like, why now?
He was like, I found it interesting, but he was like, maybe because of her job opportunities. Like,
It's like if you have a year to get your car inspection.
And then
and you
can't serve in
renew
that environment.
like a month early for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, that is corporate, like you can get kind of zapped for shit that, was said in like a very personal environment if it's made public, but.
I don't know, I'm not gonna fault somebody for not wanting to. I mean, look at you talking.
Alcohol.
Not wanting to share. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you're right in line.
Absolutely, you're right.
I
They
think
need an
it's
oil
not
change.
I mean, I would too, but
I could see Monty making all
Yeah,
kinds of like
Yep.
analogy, metaphor type of comments about sex. I could see Monty be doing that.
Oh god, that's so funny. I really can't wait for you guys to figure out who the hell I am because I'm just me. Like it's gonna be so underwhelming. Like.
getting to the hardest players in the game, like, here are my secrets, and this and that. And
Oh, yeah.
He just said I can't wait for you guys to figure out who I am because I'm just me.
Oh my god. I do have my certification.
Oh, he's still lying to her about being an engineer.
Like for me to shout them out a good night messages, like how can I not be a personal trainer? Like I don't know.
And see this, he's doing it again. He is a personal trainer. So he's harping on that. He's like, how could I not be a personal trainer? So technically he's not lying, but you're omitting something big also.
Have you seen a ring?
Yeah.
That thing is that rock.
He's talking
Do you
about
not think
Britney's.
that's impressive?
He's talking about Britney's
Oh, I'm
ring.
sorry, I'm humbled. Never mind.
What did I say? What did I say?
I got 12 minutes left. I'm going at 11:30.
Pretty. It looked pretty. Like,
But before I go, I just want to tell
large.
everyone I appreciate y'all for being here.
You don't think that that's a nice ring?
What?
Just like I said yesterday, I'm feeling like I won't be
I think that
going live tomorrow, but I probably can be swayed.
financially, her and Steven do a lot more or a lot better. She made. Come on.
He just told her basically that he thinks her and Steven are well off.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I was like, oh damn.
No, I would never. No. Well, I'm not closed off to that possibility,
Yeah.
but I just think
I don't want to feel like an asshole for running through all scenarios. You know? But
I was done when I
if-
found out this
if
morning,
that were not to
but she's
describe
been through a lot. At least she waited and didn't
It's
go
just, you
in
get to this
and
point in the game
go.
and you think you know
I needed to
so
go
much
find.
about people.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know, like,
Monty
there
is
are
a distraction that Taylor doesn't need. Yeah, I feel so.
What I believe to be true about them is
She should
not
really
true.
be reassuring
More so
Brittany
than-
and stroking her ego and telling her,
If you're hiding something,
I'm
that's
with
something,
you,
but
like,
if I
you and
thought
me
you
to
were
the
one
end,
thing
girl.
And you are not that thing.
Yo.
One, holy shit, congrats, because that is hard to hold.
yes.
Two, mind fuck. I'd be, that would fuck me up.
Yeah.
It's fine. In the best way possible.
Mhm.
You would blow my mind.
I know I'm gonna want to watch this to see if anything happens, but also
I mean, clearly people think I am, but
things don't happen here for a long time, so I can't wait.
I think Michael, I still feel like, although
I could probably go and sleep for my whole 6-7 hours tonight and wake up, and then I'll find out the sleeping arrangement from there.
Require a high level of, education. I don't know, or he owns something.
You saying Michael probably has a high level of education,
Yeah, and I
of
do
course.
think that- I hate that anything I could have said about not believing that you were to escape from the person. But his relationship with his parents is strained. And to say something that it's
I was done.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to hurt
Dude,
him.
we need you tomorrow for sure. Make it happen, please.
Look
Thanks.
at the games, look at how, I mean, and maybe that's just the benefit of
Okay,
watching
so
designing puzzles for
maybe
escape.
tomorrow I can go live during the episode.
Yeah, I do believe he has the high degree in
Wait a
understanding
minute,
that-
tomorrow. I might not be able to go live during the episode, but maybe I can go live after the episode. We'll see. Or before, I don't know. We'll see where I can fit it in. My time is 11:21. I'm off here at 8:30. At 11:30. I was just looking at your time, Kendall. That's why I said 8:30. 8:30 your time.
I don't remember a lot of computer
Yeah,
science
Miss Geechee is
before
watching her
IT.
own feeds.
I remember them going into like coding,
I wonder if it's he's distracting her on purpose. I don't know. I can't say no to anything in this game. Anything is possible.
And like software, so you know, I don't know. But that's just me guessing. Maybe he's
Exactly what you said.
If he is,
And I would love
yeah,
that.
listen, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But
But that picture.
Whose conversation sounds more interesting, Alyssa and Brittany? I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not that interested in either of these conversations.
Maybe he knows like what's the right thing to say. You are.
But I think that Alyssa's making some ground. I will say that.
What do you got?
I think he's into her, but she's just playing with him.
Oh, no,
Really? I have not heard that take. Actually, I guess I have heard a few people say that.
It got a little cold towards the end.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
But the double-headed shower.
They change their allegiance every 5 minutes. Yeah.
That's the one that gets hottest quickest.
Right.
And
Yeah, let's both run.
Britt Klissa is over.
The far one, for some reason, like it
Takes a
takes
minute.
it takes a minute.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no thanks.
It's been minutes since I've, had some things.
Oh,
Yeah, not my memory.
had the pleasure.
Oh my god, my legs.
Good night, Natasha. I'm gonna be off here in 8 minutes.
Stretch.
So once again, thank you. Oh, where's she going? Where's she going?
That's true. Oh, sounds good.
She said she'll be back.
Or actually,
People down.
sounds like Brittany now.
Oh, are you gonna go to Brittany and Alyssa? Every time I want to go,
Oh, but as far as Turner left himself.
they always do something right before I want to get off. Well, I don't really want to get off. It's just that I'm getting sleep deprived at this point. Alyssa's on game mode, but Taylor is about flirting with Monty, not game talk. What is she saying? Yeah, go find Brittany. What have you been doing all this time? Go find Brittany. Please find Brittany. Brittany is your ace in the hole. Please find Brittany. You should have found Brittany an hour ago. You finally are gonna talk some game? Thank you. She's talking about Brittany saying, "Did you hear that Turner slipped up and told Alyssa she's going home?"
Talk positive. Yeah, right. Yeah. Are these even good? They're good. They're a little stale, but they give it a time. They give it a time. Okay. Just an update. Do you want to talk about it?
Wednesday, Taylor, Brittany should be okay by then.
Putting together the pieces of like my bleeding and stuff, and just honestly, my day's 17. Like, I just want to go home, but I just miss my husband, and I just.
Brittany said she just wants to go home and see her husband.
I'm just tired.
She said she's tired of it.
This is when it's hardest. I've been. Yeah. Yeah.
Taylor's not doing what she should be doing right
It's
now.
gonna be over soon, regardless of what happens. So.
Taylor should be talking game to her at this point. She is, and Brittany never plays cool. What the hell is going on?
I know, as you get closer.
Brittany's suddenly calm and cool and holding her cards to the vest.
I know. No, that's, that's fine. That's how I feel too.
She's not tired. She's thinking of her game talk with Alyssa and possible backdoor. Yeah, man. Brittany's being cold. This is not the usual Brittany. Alyssa's been working her.
That's the kind of day I'm having.
Alyssa's been working her.
I would hug you and cuddle you, but I'm nasty. It's okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the gym anyway.
Okay.
Wow.
That sounds good.
She said I'm gonna go shower in the HOH. She wants some of that bear love. She talked to her for like 5 minutes. Come on, Taylor. Come on, Taylor. Come on, Taylor. And then you're gonna tell her you're going back to the HOH to shower. Like, did you guys watch Scrubs? I loved Scrubs. The musical episode just popped into my head when Zach Braff was singing to Turk. This bear can't bear the world's disdain. Guess the girl found her chest buck up girl. All right, y'all. I appreciate you being on and being here, and for all the support for the channel. And I will definitely talk to y'all soon. I'm leaving it on for just an extra minute because I think she lost the whole game since this whole kissing scene. I don't know what she's thinking right now. I don't think she knows what she's thinking right now.
No.
She's at the bathroom talking to...
Don't give me too much credit.
She's not really engaging too much.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna run some conditioner in it, take the 8-foot shower for a little bit. Yeah. Like, trying to figure out a way to get all 3 shower heads going at the same time, so I was like, I'm gonna go there.
Possibly, Candle. I'm not sure 100%, but it's a possibility. But if you don't see me tomorrow, you will see me Thursday. Smash that like on your way out to show love. Absolutely. Okay, everybody. Have a great night.